let's talk sugar again. I know it seems like I'm beating a dead horse here, but hold on, stay with me for a minute. Not all sugars are created equally. And I've been doing a lot of research and trying to understand what the differences are, because it seems unavoidable, doesn't it? There's sugar or a sugar substitute or a form of sugar in feels like everything, including fruits. Like it grows that way. So why is it different? Why does it matter? And why should you cut out this one type of sugar? That's what I want to share with you. Um, Welcome if you're new to me. My name is Heather. I am a personal trainer, nutrition, and lifestyle coach. I specialize in helping female leaders prioritize self-care without sacrifice with my coaching company, HD Transformations. And I am crazy passionate about helping you understand how to take care of your body. And this one particular form of sugar is the one thing that you have got to get out of your life, and that is fructose. Now, I know you've heard of high fructose corn syrup, but fructose comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes and names and disguises. Fructose is what's killing us. Fructose is the reason that 1 in 3 adults right now are obese. It's also the reason that by 2030, just 8 short years from now, half of all adults in North America will be obese. Half. Not overweight, obese, meaning your life is threatened by your body fat percentage. Fructose is the culprit. Why? Because our bodies are designed for survival. Clear back in the caveman days, our bodies were designed to store fat when needed for protection, to get through a famine, to get through cold. And we have these systems in place to protect us. But we don't live in caves anymore, most of us, and we don't need that protection, but our body's still trying to provide it. And the fructose that we are consuming that is manufactured, not the stuff in the fruit, we'll get to that later, but the manufactured fructose is tricking our system. It's telling our system to get ready to hibernate, to get ready for famine, to store fat and put on fat and not to burn it. Why is it different? Okay. I've told you before, if it ends in OSE, it's sugar, right? Sucrose, glucose, fructose, lactose, there's all of them. Okay. If it ends in OSE, it's sugar. You're probably eating all of them or most of them. They're not necessarily all bad. They have different uses. Glucose is what runs our bodies. We do need it. It provides energy. The difference between glucose and fructose is that glucose burns up and is energy. It's that eat a Snickers when you're hangry and it makes you happy, right? Fructose triggers a fat storage, get ready to hibernate, don't burn energy. It's weird, right? You'd think because it's sugar, you would burn it and it would be energy, but it's not. It actually triggers your body to store it. We are eating it in the form of, I'm going to list a few of these. And you tell me if I want you to look at your package with your special bar. I won't name names, but there's bars out there that everyone thinks are great, or protein drinks. Not mine. Mine have stevia. They have these. Cane sugar, fruit juice concentrate, corn syrup, agave. Those are all fructose. Agave is almost 100% fructose. Yet they've done an amazing job of marketing it as a healthy alternative because it doesn't spike your glycemic index. Well, that's bullshit. Just because it doesn't spike your glycemic index does not mean it's good for you. It doesn't spike it because it's being processed in your liver. That's also where alcohol is processed. So if you can say that vodka doesn't spike your glycemic index, then therefore it's good for you. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Yeah, fructose is broken down in your liver. And it leads to high uric acid, which if you've ever heard of gout, that's what causes that. Uric acid also causes a whole list of other problems. Vasodilating restrictions. If you know what a vasodilator is, it's in a pre-workout. It's what opens up your blood vessels and lets the blood pump so you can get a great workout and you get a pump, right? It's also what's in Viagra, allows the blood flow to the places that need blood flow. Well, fructose restricts that. So you're popping a Viagra and you're drinking Coke. Doesn't work. And it restricts. So when it restricts your veins and doesn't let your blood flow through, then your insulin can't get through to do its job. So it causes insulin resistance, which I'm sure you've heard that term tossed around. I've said it a lot of times, but if insulin can't do its job is to pair up with sugar and process it through your cells, right? If insulin can't do its job, then we get high blood sugar, AKA diabetes. And like I said, it also triggers fat storage for hibernation, and it raises your blood pressure. Why does it raise your blood pressure? Because blood pressure goes up to burn fat, which hydrates you. I know it's weird. It's so weird. Our body is crazy, right? Did you even know any of these? If any of this is like going over your head, you can like tell me. Too geeky, but I'm gonna get a little geeky on you just for a minute because I want you to understand what you're eating and what you're doing. And mostly it's what you're drinking. Fruit is where fructose comes from. But when we eat a strawberry, it comes with fiber. The fiber pairs up with the sugar and helps it work through our system, through the fructose through our system. Also, it has vitamin C, which helps keep the uric acid down, helps you get rid of that uric acid in your system. And it comes with a whole host of other vitamins and minerals and different things that really help your body to process the way it's supposed to. The fiber slows down the process of the sugar. Instead of drinking a Coke, which is like dumping a whole bunch of sugar into your cells all at once, and your body's like, whoa, what do we do with this? The fiber helps slow it down, and your body can slowly process it and send it where it needs to go. Why am I telling you all this? You're like, I don't care. Yes, you do. This is why you care. Everything you are eating or drinking has fructose in it because it's cheap, because it's sweet, and because our bodies are programmed to eat sweet things. You'll never find a poisonous sweet fruit. Why? Because cave people needed to know what was poisonous and what wasn't. Sweet means it's not poisonous. It also, why do you think a bear eats a lot of berries right before they go into hibernation? Because of the fructose that helps them store fat. So if you eat as many berries as a bear, you will gain weight from it. You will gain fat from it. But you're essentially doing that without getting the fiber when you drink a Coke, when you drink a Gatorade, and you're like, I don't drink soda. Cool. Flip over your bar. What does it say? Cane sugar? You're eating it. If it says sweetened with agave, you're eating it. If it says high fructose corn syrup, obviously you're eating it. Corn syrup is the same. It's all fructose. You're eating it, I promise. You're drinking it, you're consuming it, and it's making us fat. That's what's causing obesity. I know this is a little long and I'm getting a little preachy on you, but I want you to know. Here's the other thing. You know, I love me some gin and tonic. If you know me very long, you know that's my drink. Alcohol, when you consume it, guess what it turns into? Fructose. Yep. That's why drinking alcohol makes you fat. It's not necessarily because of the calories, because, you know, vodka and those things, they don't have a ton of calories. They do have calories, but not compared to other things. However, what it does when it's processed through your body is it triggers that fructose and it says, store fat, put on fat, get ready for hibernation. If you are not ready for hibernation, if you are not aiming to live in a cave and not eat for the next 6 months, then I would highly recommend you get rid of the fructose, like axe it out of your diet, out of your system. There are ways around it. Like I said, stevia is a great option. Honey, that's a good option. There are lots of options that will sweeten your stuff, that will taste good, that will not make you fat. Please, please, please say no to fructose. Get it out of your life. If you're curious, if you're like, I don't know if what I'm eating, start reading some labels. Shoot me a picture of your label if you want. I'm happy to look at it and tell you whether or not it is fructose or one of its cousins. Stevia, it's real. It's a plant. It grows. Have at it. It's great. That's why I put it in my protein. Okay. If you need some help with that, or you're curious or you want to deep dive even farther, I will guide you towards some of the books and podcasts and stuff that I have been reading to educate myself on this. And if you love this and you want more geeky topics, let me know. If you're like, oh my God, stop with the geekiness, let me know that too. Okay. Because I want to make sure I'm being helpful for you. But please, in the meantime, ixnay the fructose. I could say that in Pig Latin, but I don't know how. Have a great day.